Tara, trade tayo.
Magandang hapon po mga ka-trade. Ako po si Jean Pacheco from the Department of Trade and Industry. And welcome po ulit sa first digital show ng DTI dito po sa ating DTI YouTube channel. So every Friday po ito 4:30. So dapat samahan niyo kami, tapos lagi niyong i-calendar sa inyong mga sa inyong phones para ma-remind kayo na manood po kayo dito sa trade tayo. So today, it's today Friday, July 9, no? July 9. Maganda po ulit kasi 'di ba po for the past weeks, ang aking co-host ay si Asec Ann. Kasi yung consumer issues, talagang napakadami that text us and then pwedeng i-focus nyo yung kasi marami about consumer complaints, consumer issues. So sabi namin sige so that's why the reason why we for the last 3 Fridays we've already been featuring. So today ang special guest po natin ay ang bago nating director ng ating Fair Trade Enforcement Bureau. The last time that you met him, we interviewed him in the last season. We interviewed him for construction, no? But now it's going to be about his new gig, his new portfolio, which is the Fair Trade Enforcement Bureau. So siya yung please do ask magtanong kayo kasi we have the time kasi live tayo ngayon right? So yun, so ngayon sabi ko rin that we have our co-host si Asec Ann, hello. Kasi nga tutulungan niya ako kasi yan siya ang also the Asec for Consumer Protection Group, and she really knows all of this everything that's going on relative to consumer protection. Okay, and then for this season, we decided, kasi marami pong mga nagtatanong din about COVID updates. Kaya maganda. So we have our Usec boy who's always giving us time para magkaroon ng updates on COVID-19, mga guidelines. So para lagi tayong una. Para tayong una. So yan, mamaya after natin. So we are inviting everyone, lalo na po if you have questions. So please stay tuned. Tapos mag-type kayo sa inyong comment box. Tapos mamaya we will ask those questions live, no? So hello kayo sa lahat ng mga friends. So okay. So ngayon sisimulan na natin yung ating kwentuhan today with my favorite segment called Sagot Kita. Yan. Dito sa Sagot Kita, ito yung time na we provide immediate answers to questions that are posed to us, no? So we did a little bit of a change from season 1 to season 2, pero we really decided na natin to, na i-retain namin kasi marami nag-aabang, no? So these are mga questions that we look at galing sa DTI call center, malasakit help desk, email, social media. So ito dito natin sa Sagot Kita, sasagutin natin yan. So okay. So, let's go na para mabilis natin na So, ito lagi, no? So, balik ulit ako, sabi ko sa inyo, consumer protection, lang sila, nagsisiso sila. So, maraming nagtatanong ulit about business name, no? Kasi yan po talagang isang talagang one mission critical activity of the Department of Trade is when we are the office that issues your business name. So if you want to open your business or you start your business, the first thing that you do if you're a sole proprietor is to apply your business name with the Department of Trade and Industry. So, yan yung sinasabi lagi namin, napakadali. Na you don't have to go out of your houses. All you need to do is to go to bnrs.dti.gov.ph, and then you have your name, the name of your business, and then you also have may digital wallet kayo, kanya meron kayong GCash, meron kayong Paymaya, o kaya pwede kayong mag-transfer ng funds mula if you have link with portal, and pwede pang credit card, yung ganyan. So, basta pwede ho, digital payments, okay na okay ho yan. In 8 minutes, sabi ko nga sa inyo, you don't need to go out of your house. Makukuha po ninyo ang inyong business name registration. Yan, talagang napakadali ho. Yan, okay. But, ito naman, marami po naman na nagtatanong kasi, bakit hindi naman ma-approve yung aking name? So, we tackled yung issue na ito last season, but it really bears, sabi ko, we need to repeat it, no, para sa mga hindi ho nakapanood or not, they don't know about. I will give you the instances kung bakit ang mga business names po na sinasubmit nyo ay rejected. Okay? If you know these rules, then wala kayong problema. Okay? So that's the thing. So remember, when you file your business name, you have to have your dominant name and your descriptor. Yan, tatandaan po ninyo. Yung dominant name nyo, ito yung mga salita or combination of letters or numbers na pangalan ng negosyo na gusto ninyo. Di makikilala kayo kasi pangalan na gusto ninyo, right? So ang kasunod naman po nito ay tinatawag na descriptor. So ito namang descriptor na po to, ito po yung mga naglalarawan kung anong nature of business or services that you are offering in your negosyo. Alam nyo po, we know government has what we call, ito po yung Philippine Statistical Authority to. Meron po tayong Philippine Standard Industrial Classification. So lahat po ng uri ng negosyo na maiisip nyo ay nandito po sa tinatawag nating PISIC. Yan. So, ang ginawa ho ng Department of Trade and Industry, kasi alam niyo po, it's very important for government really to understand what businesses and what type of businesses. Yan po, ay meron po nilista po namin yan. So, nandyan po sa DAO na 18-07. Pero syempre ho, nasa system ho namin yan, nakakatulong ho yan ay para ho malaman ko anong klase ng mga business mo, no? So, may mga marami pong halimbawa na para po mas madaling maintindihan. So, I think meron tayong mapapakita sa screen, ano? So alam niyo po, like either whether it is whether you are engaged in the manufacture of any business, manufacturing, service, industry, lahat po 'yan ay meron nasa Philippine Standard Industrial Classification. Ha? So lahat po ng uri ng business. Ayan, meron, no? Ayan, no, may drugstore, rice farm, shoes, laundry. O, kita nyo to, ha? May nakalagay. Ang dominant, sample. Ayan. Kasi nag-isip nito. Mga labaluva. O, kanyari gusto nyong sumikat. Mga Mr. Labaluva. So, laundry service siya. Yun ang gusto niya. So, ang magiging business name na i-apply niya, Mr. Labaluva Laundry Service. So, pwedeng yan po ang kanyang business name at maa-approve po siya. No? Meron siyang dominant name at saka meron po siyang descriptor. O, kung ang pangalan mo naman ay Tomas, pwede. Tomas at meron kang rice farm. Tomas Rice Farm. Pwede rin ho yan. Pwede. So madali lang ho. You have to have a dominant name and then your descriptor. Okay, maliwanag na po tayo dyan. But, tandaan ho natin that there are also rules that need to be followed, no? So, ito ang gagawin ko ngayon. I'd like to remind you kung ano-ano yung mga rules natin so that iiwasan nyo yung bawal. Okay? Iwasan natin yung bawal. Sige, so number 1, no? Bawal yung pong malaswa. Bawal yung bastos. Yan. Bawal yung katulad ng pagsusugal, paggamit ng droga. Yan, bawal ho yan, ha? So, hindi yan, ano. So, wag na ho kayong mag-apply ng betting station. Hindi ho namin papayagan yan. O kaya, marijuana pharmacy ay hindi rin ho namin papayagan yan. Ha? So, wag nyo na hong pag-isipin, basta bastos. Alam po ninyo yan tungkol sa bastos. Alam nyo po ba na yung system namin ay maraming words na bastos? Na talagang kinuha ho namin iba't ibang lengguwahe. English, Tagalog, Bisaya, lahat po ng klaseng bastos na words, yung system ho ay kino-compile ho namin yan, no? Kaya ho ire-reject yan pag nakita ho ng system, no? At saka work in progress ho lagi ang system, buhay ho siya. Number 2, bawal po yung mga salita o termino na nagsasuggest ng quality. So, huwag niyong sasabihin, for example, if you are a travel and tour operator, huwag niyo hong ilalagay na number 1 travel and tour. Diba? Kasi paano naman ninyo nalaman na kayo yung number 1? Diba ho? So, hindi ho pwede na basta kayo yung the best. Yeah, the best kalendarya. Ay, hindi ho pwede yun. Kasi sino ho nagsabing the best nga kayo? O best water refilling site. So, bawal ho yun, ha? Any word or terms that you'll suggest quality. Ayan, bawal yan. Okay, number 3. Ito ho yung katunog ng mga pangalan ng isang naka-trademark na business. O sige, ito, alam naman ho natin ito lagi, McDonald's, no? So, marami na. Pag ho kayo naglagay nyo, halimbawa, Ann McDonald, pero ang McDonald nyo, kahit na sabihin natin MK Donald, ay, hindi ko pwede yan. O kaya naman, yung Jollibee, iba yung spelling. Hindi yung nakikita nating Jollibee, ibang Jollibee na spelling, ay, hindi rin ho pwede yan. O, meron ho, kunyari, alam natin yung Boo's Coffee Shop. Gawin yung Boo's Coffee Shop. Ay, hindi rin ho. Bawal din po yan. Hindi ho natin tatanggapin. So, tandaan ho nyo yan, ha? Yung mga may nagmamay-ari na po na talagang naka-trademark po, no? So, dapat ho, yun ay sa kanila. Gagalangin ho natin ang kanilang trademark. Next, mga salitang damaging or threatening to the state security. So, wag ho kayong maglalagay ng Abu Sayyaf manufacturing o kaya naman ISIS air rifle enterprise, hindi ho pwede yun. No? So, bawal ho natin. Hindi din ho tatanggapin ng system. Bawal din yung mga purely generic words. No? Yung mga salitang ginagamit na pangkahalitan. So, hindi nyo pwedeng sabihin, coffee shop. Hindi pwede ho kasi hindi lang naman kayo yung coffee shop sa mundo, di ba po? So kailangan ho talaga na meron kayong dominant name, no? So, hindi nyo pwede sabihin, the gas station, hindi ho pwede yun, ano? So, dapat talaga, meron talagang nagsasabi kung ano talaga yung sa inyo. Kasi pangalan po yun ng negosyo nyo, okay? Mga salitang mahigpit na pinagbabawal ng batas na gamitin sa pagnenegosyo na hindi natin pwedeng maparehistro. Kunyari ho, alam ho natin halimbawa ang Red Cross. Hindi ho nyo pwede sabihin yan. Red Cross Emergency Services. Hindi rin ho pwede yan. Okay? Yan po ay, kunyari Red Cross, Red Crescent. So, hindi ho pwede yan. Mga salita o grupo ng salita na ginagamit ng iba't ibang sanay ng ahensya ng gobyerno. So, kung kayo po ay detective agency, magtatayo kayo ng detective agency, hindi ho nyo pwedeng pangalanan na NBI Private Investigation Services. Yan. At kung meron ding abbreviation ng ibang bansa o kaya international organization, ngari, United Nations o kaya World Trade Organization, NATO, hindi ho nyo din pwedeng gamitin yun. So, bawal yung tipong WTO Business Consultancy o kaya naman UN Management Consultancy Service. Hindi ho pwede yan. And then, meron pa, dalawa na lang, mga salitang declared at ordered ng administrative agency. So, pag po merong mga nagsabi na mga ahensya ng gobyerno na magsabi ho sila na bawal pong gamitin ang pangalan na ito, ay yun po ay gagalangin ng aming system. At of course, ang last po ay yung may pangalan ng ibang tao, no? At hindi nyo pangalan. So, ang pinakahuli po pala na mga salitang deceptive o hindi nagpapakita ng totoong nature ng inyong business. So, for example po, kayo po ay isang water refilling station. Tapos, binigyan yung pangalan nyo naging cosmetic shop. Diba po? O kaya manufacturing, ano po. So, kung hindi po kayo manufacturer, yung pala kayo ay seller, hindi po ninyo pwedeng gamitin. Dapat kayo po, kung ano po ang tunay nyo pong business, yun po talagang dapat ang inyong irehistro. Kung hindi po, pag nalaman po natin yan, pwede po nating i-revoke ang inyong business name. So, ayun po ang mga salita na baka mapasama sa ating mga business name, kaya po nire-reject ito. Kaya pa ulit-ulit po namin sinasabi na iwasan ho ninyo itong mga words na to. Tsaka aralin lang po natin. Meron po kaming bnrs.dti.gov.ph. You can certainly look at that. Aralin po natin kasi. But of course, you can also email us, no? If you have any questions. So, sa iba po ninyong katanungan, wag po ninyong kalilimutan din yung DTI website at saka yung DTI Facebook page para sa ating regular na announcement. Okay. So, lagi po talaga, we really want to encourage everyone to really register your business, start with your business name. It won't be difficult. Ang importante lang po ay kayo po ay ready, no? Ready with your name and ready with your payment. And then in 8 minutes, sabi ko nga po, ay kayang-kaya natin. Makukuha na po ninyo, mada-download. Just apply, pay, at saka download. Okay, sige na. Ito na pala. Ito na. Segment 2 na tayo. Ang next po, abangan ho natin yung ating segment 2. At andito po yung ating si Usec Boy na ating COVID-19 King. So, for our COVID updates. So, ito pa, segment 2, COVID updates. Hi, Usec Boy! Usec Boy! Mute ka, mute.
So, okay.
Yan. Ayan. Usec Boy, take it away. Maraming bago ngayon.
Okay, marami. Dahil alam nyo, kahapon nag-meeting ang IATF at meron silang mga bagong guidelines na inilabas. Bago yan, magandang hapon muna sa inyong lahat, mga ka-trade. At muli, sabi nga po ni Asec Pacheco, tayo po ay nandito upang mag-report ng mga latest guidelines tungkol sa COVID-19 na inilabas po ng IATF. So kahapon po ay pinayagan na po ang lumabas ang mga batang may edad na 5 at pataas. Ibig sabihin po hanggang 18 years old. Dahil yung mga 18 years old and above ay dati na pong nakakalabas sila. Ito po ay sa mga lugar na nasa ilalim ng GCQ at MGCQ. Maliban lang po dun sa mga lugar na merong ngayon ay heightened restrictions tulad po ng Laguna at Cavite. Maaari na silang isama sa mga outdoor non-contact sports venues at pumasyal o pumunta sa mga parks, playgrounds, beaches, biking, mga hiking trails, mga outdoor tourist sites at iba pa pong mga attraction alinsunod sa pulisiya ng Department of Tourism. At kasama na rin po dyan yung mga al fresco dining restaurants dun po sa mga nasabing lugar. Ngunit alang-alang sa kaligtasan ng mga bata, hindi muna sila pinapayagang isama sa mga mixed-use indoor and outdoor buildings and facilities tulad po ng mga malls. Ngunit maganda po dito, ayon din sa mga bagong guidelines, ang mga bata ay papayagan lamang sa mga nasabing lugar kung sila po ay kasamaan ng isang guardian o ng kanilang mga magulang. At sumusunod din po sa minimum public health standards tulad ng pagsuot ng face mask at yun pong social distancing. Gayun din, pinahintulutan po ng IATF ang mga local government units natin na itaas ang age restriction ng mga batang pwedeng lumabas ng higit pa sa inaprubahan ng IATF. Ang ibig sabihin po niyan, pwede po nilang itaas yung 5 taong gulang. Kung sa palagay nila ay hindi pa sila ihanda dito sa edad na 5 taong gulang. Depende po sa COVID-19 situation sa kanilang lugar. Mayroon din po tayong bagong issuance tungkol naman po sa mga stranded nating mga kababayan sa Oman, Dubai, Abu Dhabi at iba pang bansa na mayroong travel restriction. Pinapahintulutan na po ng IATF ang pagkakaroon ng special commercial flights para sila ay makauwi sa Pilipinas. Dahil alam niyo naman po, meron po tayong mga restriction ng mga nakaraang araw dito po sa mga lugar na ito. Kinakailangan lamang na ang mga naturang special commercial flights ay sumunod sa mga guidelines na itatalaga ng special working group na binubuo ng Department of Health, Bureau of Quarantine, OWA, DFA, Department of Tourism at Philippine Coast Guard upang masiguro ang tamang implementasyon ng mga health and safety protocols. Ang mga special commercial flights ay magiging eksklusibo para sa mga Pilipino lamang. Samantala, nilinaw naman ng IATF ang dating pagpayag nito sa mga fully vaccinated senior citizen na pumunta sa mga establishment sa mga lugar na nasa ilalim ng GCQ at MGCQ. Kinakailangan lamang nilang ipakita ang kanilang COVID-19 vaccination card na inisyu ng isang lehitimong vaccinating establishment o otoridad, local man o foreign, o ang Certificate of Quarantine Completion na nagpapakita ng kanilang vaccination status na inisyu ng Bureau of Quarantine, alinman ang naaangkop sa kanilang sitwasyon. Ang naturang vaccination card din ay maaaring gamitin sa interzonal travel bilang alternatibo sa RT-PCR test. Ngunit depende sa sitwasyon ng isang lugar. Maaari pa ring mag-require ang LGU ng RT-PCR test para sa mga biyahero na nais bumisita sa kanilang lugar. Yan po sa latest patungkol sa COVID-19 guidelines. Kaya po sana tayong lahat ay makipagtulungan sa ating gobyerno at sa ating lokal na pamahalaan. Tayong lahat ay patuloy na mag-ingat at higit sa lahat magpabakuna kung may pagkakataon na mabakunahan. Hanggang sa muli, mag-ingat po tayo mga ka-trade.
Thank you very much for your regular updates. So ngayon naman po, dadako na tayo sa susunod nating segment na kung saan makakasama ko ang aking BFF na si Asec Cabochan at ang aming newly minted na director na si Jerry Ray Marquez of the Fair Trade Enforcement Bureau sa ating segment na Usapang Trade. Hi, Asec Ann.
Good
Hi,
afternoon. Good afternoon, Asec Jean, and of course, Director Jeremy.
Hi,
And
Director
Trade.
Hi, Director Jeremy. Speaking of kadya, 'di ba sabi ni ni Usec Boy, magpa-vaccine. Speaking of, friend, I heard it's today, yesterday ba? Yesterday was your second one.
Yesterday was my second jab. So
Wow. So you're
fully vaccinated but not fully protected. Yeah.
So yan, yun sabi ni Usec Boy magpa-vaccine. 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 So, Director Jeremy, pa-vaccine ka na ba? You're on mute, Director Jeremy.
Kahapon man Asec, nagpa-second dose na rin ako.
Wow! Galing-galing
Yes.
ninyo!
Pero ano pa rin, kailangan mag-ingat pa rin. Marami akong kilala naka-vaccine, tapos biglang nagka-COVID pa rin eh.
Basta ako, nakapila na ako. Okay, so game. Asec, kasi syempre, Director Jeremy is your
Sa kanila. Sa kanila.
Hi! Asec Ann!
Yes.
How are you?
I know. I was like,
We're back.
we suddenly lost our connection. But
I
yes, we're back.
know.
So we're back.
We're back.
I'd like to introduce our new director for the Fair Trade Enforcement Bureau. Of course, he's not entirely new to the DTI family, having come from, of course, the Construction Industry Authority of the Philippines. But he now heads the Fair Trade Enforcement Bureau, Director Jeremy Marquez.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Asec.
So how many days has it been since your
Two
transfer?
weeks to be exact.
2
I
weeks?
think 2 weeks. Yeah.
Sige,
Dalawang
tell
linggo.
us naman. anong pinaggawa mo, Director Jeremy, for the past 2 weeks? How's everything so far? Kwento ka
Well,
naman.
maganda naman. Siyempre, being new to the bureau, the first thing na ginawa natin is basically get to know everyone. At masaya ako dahil everyone here was very accommodating. Everyone here was helpful in terms of trying to get me up to speed sa lahat ng mga ginagawa. Of course, yung dalawang Asec namin, si Asec Ronel, Asec Can has been very helpful to me as well. And of course, si Sec Ruth. But generally, this past 2 weeks has been very productive. Parang marami na akong natutunan in terms of what we are doing, and I'm very pleased na there's very little to improve in FTEB dahil magagaling na po yung mga tao at magagaling na po yung leaders dito. We'll just continue what they have started and find ways to improve a little more.
Yan. So, Asec Ann, sige, bali, tapos na yung explanation mo na yun. You have to buckle down to work, Director Jeremy. Minsan kasi lang tayo, 30-minute show lang tayo. So, bahala na si Asec Ann. Asec Ann, you want to throw in the first question kasi our topic really is about, again, consumer complaints and bawal, I'm sorry, natatandaan ko talaga yung sinabi ng ating last episode, si Director Marcus. Sabi niya, 2 klase lang daw yon. Yung isang manloloko at yung isa ay abusado. Parang gano'n. Tama, no? So, yun yung hinuhuli mo ngayon, di ba? Tama, technically. Well, hinuhuli. But that's the something that, So, Asec Ann, so, ayun, maybe you'd like to ask the first question that we normally kept.
Okay, now the first question for Director Jeremy, gaano karaming consumer complaints ang natanggap ng DTI noong taon at saka siguro ngayong taon din, tungkol sa mga pekeng produkto at ang usual fake products na kino-complain nila?
Okay. Unang-una, si Asec Ann, sigurado alam na yung sagot na to. She's been here for a very long time. But thank you, ma'am. First off, pirated goods are usually, ito yung mga counterfeits that fits or tinatawag din fake that are basically copies of the original product. Usually, itong mga products na to, iba-iba to from bags to sunglasses, apparels, minsan shampoos, sapatos, sabon, marami po to, marami po. Yung mga nakikita nga po pati mga fake face shields, in terms of our data, last year, of course, we only had 38 complaints due to the pandemic, and 22 of those we endorsed to the IPO, which they are ones really in charge dito sa mga intellectual property natin. And those 22 were basically complaints from businesses, so business-to-business complaint po yun. But what the FTEB really handles are the consumer-to-business complaints. And we're happy to say last year we resolved around 15, and we issued about 1 CFA. This year, dahil nagbukas na yung ekonomiya, as of June, we already have 89 complaints received, and we've endorsed 66 to IPO, and we resolved 15 already. But this is one problem that we see that is continuing, and we're trying all our efforts to make sure na itong mga products na binibili ng tao ay hindi was deceptive sale, that under the Consumer Protection Act, dapat aware tayo sa mga manloloko, sabi nga ni Director Marcos.
Yeah. I just have to ask you, and then Asec Ann, I don't know, like you, pero Director, so I have to ask you yung, di ba, usually, when you buy, they tell you, second class, class C, OEM, di ba, parang, OEM, it's original, what's OEM? So, again, Asec Ann.
Original equipment manufacturer.
Yeah. So, are these fake? Are we buying fake? If they say that, are they fake?
Well, if they say it's fake, pwede natin sabihin hindi siya deceptive sale, but yun pa rin, may labag pa rin sila sa intellectual property. So IPO will have to handle that complaint. But pagdating po sa OEM, which we call the original equipment manufacturer, ito po ay authentic po to. This is medyo technical po tong OEM na to. Let me just give you an example that we all might understand. No? Like a cell phone po, no? Ito is sold by Apple, which is considered a genuine product. But inside the cell phones, maraming mga bagay po to na hindi po ang Apple lang gumagawa. Merong mga other manufacturers like the Samsung chips are in here. So yung mga bagay na nasa loob ng phone, ito po yung mga tinatawag natin mga OEMs. No? Likewise with mga vehicles, na mga parts ng vehicles, mapapansin mo, bibili ka ng kotse, may mga Bosch na brand sa loob, o iba't ibang mga brands, but the vehicle is sold under a different brand naman po.
Yes.
So yeah. Asec, please.
Sorry. You finish first, Director Jeremy. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, I'm done na po. Go ahead, ma'am.
Yes. Asec Jean, actually, yung sinabi ni Director Jeremy is very important kasi we really would like to heighten yung awareness of our consumers. Do not patronize, of course, counterfeit products. As Director Jeremy had said, yung mga counterfeit products po, that is also it's against the law. It's against the intellectual property right of the trademark or the patent owner. So, of course, that is a private right in the sense that sila dapat yung mag-file ng kaso and it is within the jurisdiction of the IPOFIL. Pero dapat yung mga consumers natin will also send a very strong signal na hindi sila bumibili ng ganon. Pag sinabi sa inyo, this is yung sinasabi nila na overrun, close to the original, or talagang, ano yung tawag nila niyan? Mga
Kasama yata.
Oo, basta ganun. Ibig sabihin, hindi siya talaga authentic. Hindi siya authentic. Ngayon, yung OEM, and as Director Jeremy had said, yung OEM, of course, tayo kasi sa Pilipinas, our biggest export are electronics. So we are also very interested dyan sa OEM kasi yung mga produkto natin find its way to other products. Kunyari, yung mga electronic products natin nakarating sa telepono, nakarating sa mga aeroplano, madami tayong sinusupply na gano'n. So they are deemed to be original products. So, but they are, of course, find their way sa value chain na nagiging part sila sa iba pang produkto.
So, di ba? Parang ulitin ko, parang sinasabi ng Consumer Protection Group natin na true, di ba? Minsan dinedeclare ng mga sellers, no, na OEM sila and all that, ganyan. Pero, ang sinasabi natin sa DTI, imbis na magtangkilik kayo ng ganito na alam natin, bali basically hindi yan dapat binibenta kasi ang nagbebenta niyan yung brand owner, no? Dahil yun yung sinasabi. Tangkilikin na lang natin yung mga Pilipino na nagawa. So ako, 'di ba, yung mga local brands natin, 'di ba? So yun ang bilhin natin, no? Kasi nakakatulong yun. Tama. So kahit consumer protection, 'di ba, buy local, no? Ang ating ano. So yun. Okay. Anything so basically you're parang we're saying that the FTEB is an agency that also is looking at itong mga ganito, no, with but you deal with di ba, with IPO field, no? Parang ganun, tama yung...
Yes, ma'am. We're all members of the NCIPR. Opo.
Which is the National Committee on Intellectual Property Rights. Yan,
yes,
so magkakasama.
Yes.
Okay.
Kasama ng customs. So, nagtutulungan po kami to make sure itong mga counterfeit na to ay hindi mapunta sa mga consumers.
So yun, maraming agencies. Okay. So ano pa aside from Asec, maybe like ano pa ba yung aside from fake what other tawag nito issues or that is na binibigay na FTEB yan? Para alam ng mga tao na ano yung pwede nating matakbuhan sa FTEB.
Alam mo dito Asec Jean sa live chat may nagtatanong tungkol sa online pyramid sales.
Okay. So yun din yan.
sa FTEB din yun pwedeng yung idulog. So, siguro ang question na pwedeng dito, paano madedetermine kung ang isang online business opportunity ay isa palang pyramid sales scheme or chain distribution plan. So, dito, pwede ikaw yung gustong maglagay ng pera sa isang scheme. So, ang natin dyan, ayaw din natin mabibiktima din yung ating mga kapwa Pilipino sa ganung klaseng scheme. So, pwede nyo yung idulog kay Director Jeremy.
Hindi ba yun SEC, Asec?
SEC, kung ang kanilang ino-offer ay investment.
Okay.
Kung ang ino-offer naman ay produkto, kasi merong mga schemes na what they present is bumili ka ng ganitong produkto, tapos pero hindi ka actually kumikita sa produkto itself, not from selling, but kumikita from recruitment. Kaya yun na yung naging yun yung parang pyramiding. Kasi kung kumikita ka lang from recruitment, talagang kailangan mag-recruit ka ng mag-recruit. Wala naman parang halaga yung produkto na binibenta nyo. It's not a market value talaga. So, yan ay DTI program.
Yan, sasagutin mo na, Director Jeremy, yung question na paano daw ba nadidetermine?
Tama naman yung mga unang nasabi po ni Asec, no? Of course, isang pyramiding scam ay isang illegal money scam po to, na kung saan may isang humihikayat sa isang biktima na magbibigay ng takdang halaga na kapalit ay takdang income. At ito naman kapalit, hinihikayat ng ibang tao, ibang member para magbigay ng kaparehong offer, no? So what we are doing now is we're basically advocating some guides or a set of questions or 8 questions to determine kung itong the companies selling this are legitimate. No? The first question is, meron bang produkto? No? Pangalawa is, yung mga commissions ba na binibigay sa inyo are commissions directly from the sales of the product and not from registrations or other entry fees, no? Or yung mga nire-recruit yung tao. Another is the intent to sell a product, dapat hindi siya posisyon, no? Dapat product siya. And then there's no direct correlation between the number of recruits and the compensation. Another question is, if the recruitment were to be stopped today, meron pa ba silang kikitain itong mga participants natin? Tapos ang pang-anim na question is, meron bang polisiya or product return policy itong company na to? And then the 7th and 8th question is, do these products have the fair market value? And is there a compelling reason kung bakit natin pwedeng bilhin to, no? So lahat ito, pag nasagot ng oo, ito ay isang legitimate company naman po. But if any of these questions are answered with a no, then the high risk or the high probability na baka pyramiding scam po to or money scam po siya.
Okay. Ako, Asec Ann, I would like to ask a question.
Sure.
Yung issue ng kasi ito alam ko na FTEB to, no? Alam niyo mga ka-trade, ito talaga FTEB talaga gumagawa nito. Kasi alam niyo rin to, kasi lagi niyo tong makikita, 'di ba? Alam niyo po yung DTI sales promo permit number 14344. Yan, 'di ba? Lagi pag meron kayo o kaya dati pag may mga shows, ito po ay based na approved ng DTI permit ganyan, right?
Yes.
Director Jeremy?
Yes po, tama po.
So, my question is, para saan ba to? Tsaka, what is this for? Why does the FTEB issue sales promo permits? What is it for? What is it about? And anong sa consumer niyan?
Well, this is actually for the protection of the consumer, no? Para lang makita nila kung may mga sale, no? Malaman nila na ito ay legitimate, no? So dito po sa in terms of the law under the RA 7394, the definition ng sales promotion provides mga 5 elements of marketing activity to consider as sales promotion po, no? So if you'd let me, no, yung una po doon, kailangan may period to, no? The campaign is conducted within a specific time, and under the JAO 21993, ang maximum period po ito dapat ay 1 year lang po. And then meron siyang promise of gain na yung consumers o yung participants are promised that when they participate, meron silang makukuhang gain or benefit. And then the consumers, of course, the target client and participants, dapat which a natural person and not a jurisdictional person. So, ano talaga dapat, tao dapat ang target niya. And then it promotes the brand, product, or service with the end view of drastically increasing sales. And of course, ito yung mga promotions usually uses the mass media to disseminate the campaign to the public and to entice their participations po, no? So may mga exemptions din po to, no? The exemptions under the DAO 10 series of 22 states that pag mga government are involved, ito exempted ito sa mga promotional permits na kailangan nilang i-apply. And then kung private na partnering with the government agency, likewise, hindi na din po kailangan. Exempted din po sila. Tulad po ng example, DOH na may promo tungkol sa bakunang bananza at may raffle entry na ganitong kahalaga, yan po exempted na po yan. But all in all, this is basically a credit or a permit that gives assurance to the public that kung mag-participate sila sa isang sale, lehitimo po to. Dahil pag fake po to, at merong company or entity that's selling or promoting a sale at hindi po dumaan sa tamang proseso, walang permit or fake po siya, may mga fines po yan, no? So ang fines natin ranges from 500 pesos up to 300,000 pesos po yan.
So related dyan, Asec Jean, there's a question here in live chat.
Yeah.
Paano po malalaman na registered sa DTI ang isang sales promo?
Paano daw?
Well, you can contact our office, FTEB, and then meron tayong website po na dito sa DTI called the iRegis po, na diyan sila nag-a-apply ng kanilang permits, no? And in this website po that's offered by DTI, dun makikita mo na kaagad kung legitimate po ba yung mga promo sales nila.
So
Okay.
they can verify. Yes.
Okay, so inaano ako ni Alo na 40 minutes na, no. So we have to go na. So bago ka namin pakawalan, Director Cherry.
Ma'am, huwag niyo akong pakawalan.
Hindi. Game.
2 linggo pa lang ako dito.
2 linggo. Oo. Hindi, yun na. The same question I ask our newbie, no, Director Marquez. I'll also ask you.
Okay.
So sabing plataforma mo sa bilang FTEB director, you've seen it for 2 weeks. So anong nakikita mo na talagang gustong-gusto mong making a change for the better?
Yes. Well, alam mo, in terms of plataforma, I'm very lucky, no, in terms of this bureau na maganda na yung patakbo dati, and the leadership of Secmon and Usec Ruth. There's really not much to improve, but of course, there's always room for improvement. No? One of the things na we want to focus on is dahil nanggaling tayong pandemic, nanggaling tayo sa sitwasyon na maraming nagsara at maraming consumers din na naghahanap ng mga produkto nila nagbukas na, we really want to focus our attention now on the price monitoring, on the surveillance of products, yung mga product standards, and enforcement. No? So aside from that, we want to be more, mataas namin yung awareness ng FTEB to the consumers, to tell them na merong isang ahensya dito that's by your side, that wants to protect your rights, and merong FTEB or DTI na pwede nila lapitan anytime. That's why ngayon yung efforts natin in terms of the consumer complaints, no, we're making efforts na magkaroon na tayo ng online dispute resolution system, no? So marami tayong gustong gawin dito, but in the near future talaga enforcement ang focus natin. But aside from that, of course, there are a lot of functions or mandates na kailangan namin tutukan. lahat yan is equally important. And of course, the policies, we work closely with Asec na i-update namin yung mga patakaran dito that is more relevant in today's time.
Oy, Asec Ann, friend, ano naman ang advice mo kay Director Jeremy?
Alam mo, Asec, natutuwa ako sa naririnig ko. I think that for the Fair Trade Enforcement Bureau to really be able to be felt, dapat talaga yung enforcement. Because we already have a lot of department administrative issuances that are in place. But para maramdaman naman ng mga consumers na talagang tinitingnan natin yung safety ng produkto, kung sumusunod ba yung mga retailers, kung sumusunod ba yung manufacturers sa standards, kailangan po ng enforcement. That is really the key. Kaya natutuwa ako doon sa trust na yan, because yung ginagawa nating mga polisiya will not mean a lot if they are that the implementation is not also felt. So I look forward to really yung ramdam, yung FTEB, nararamdaman naman talaga siya kahit lalo na nung pandemic. Pero as we all say, there's always room for improvement. So good luck to Director Jerry.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tsaka mas
Okay.
maswerte ako dahil yung isang Asec din namin, si Asec Ronel, was a former director po. No? So with his experience now, talagang will be a good plus for me to really focus on enforcement.
Yeah. Hay nako, Yusek Ruth, if you're watching, siguro, natatawa si Yusek Ruth kasi sa mga nanonood si Director Jeremy ay nasa ground floor. Ako ay nasa second floor. At si Asec ay nasa third floor. So nasa, kami, kasi social distancing. So ayan, talagang we're very glad. Thank you, Director Jeremy, and there's
Thank you,
more,
thank you.
there are a lot, kasi we want to inform, di ba? Trade tayo is meant really to inform. So we look forward, kasi there's so much, ang daming i-share, mga new, marami pa nga, hindi pa nga ako nakapagtanong, yung senior citizen, may mga ganyan,
Madami po, madami.
ang dami pang questions. So anyway, sige, there's more time naman pa as we go along. So thank you again for the many things that we are. And then, but we now go na, Asec Ann, to Thank you, Director Jeremy. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah. So ngayon, dadako na tayo, Asec Ann, sa ating last segment, no? Kasi yung meron tayong favorite, ito yung sinasabi dati, inutos to ni Secmo na yung mga field officers natin, tsaka yung may vlog, no? So, we'd like to thank pala Direct X, you're helping us out. Thank you for the training, no? Dun sa vloggers training. So, ngayon po, di ba, sabi namin, we want to give you always kung ano yung hinihingi nyo. Marami pong nagtatanong kung paano umutang. Diba? Kasi po, kailangan ng mga financial assistance. So, because of that, we would like to show you this contribution by our very talented na member po ng Trade Tayo team na si Alo Miranda, one of our DTI vloggers, who will tell us kung paano po mag-apply kayo ng loan under the SB Corporation's Bayanihan CARES Program, si SB Corporation ho yan. So, many of you are asking, so I hope you're all watching. No? So, Alo, let's hear from our ka-trade vloggers na si Alo.
Hello mga ka-trade at welcome back sa ating segment na ka-trade vlogs. Ako si Alo Miranda, ang inyong DTI ka-trade vlogger mula sa e-commerce program office. Last week, tinuruan tayo ni Dara Star kung paano magsimula ng negosyo. At ngayon, aalamin naman natin kung paano mag-apply para sa loan under the Bayanihan CARES Program. What is Bayanihan CARES? CARES stands for COVID-19 Assistance to Restart Enterprises, which is a loan program by the Small Business Corporation or the SB Corp for MSMEs affected by this pandemic. There are 3 lending programs under Bayanihan CARES. For MSMEs with existing business operating for at least 1 year, we have Bayanihan CARES for MSMEs. For MSMEs with businesses accredited by the Department of Tourism, we have CARES for Travel, or Tourism Rehabilitation and Vitalization of Enterprises and Livelihoods. And for displaced or repatriated OFWs who want to start their business in the Philippines, we have the HEROES program, or Helping the Economy Recover through OFW Enterprise Startups program. Today, we will be focusing on Bayanihan CARES for MSMEs, which offers a loan amount from 10,000 pesos up to 5 million pesos, with a payment period of 4 years including the grace period of 12 months. No collateral required and no interest. So sino nga ba ang pwede mag-apply para sa program na to? The borrower must be the registered business owner for sole proprietorships, the managing director for partnerships, or the president or CEO for corporations. They must be Filipino-owned or at least majority Filipino-owned for corporations. Have been in operation for at least 1 year, startups are not eligible except for OFWs under the HEROES program. Must have no unresolved major negative credit findings on the enterprise, business owner, and its managing director or president or CEO. Must have a valid email address and mobile number. So what are the basic documentary requirements? For MSMEs with BIR filed financial statement, you must submit your 2018 or 2019 BIR filed financial statement, your government-issued ID, a proof of bank account or electronic money account, and a secretary certificate for partnership and corporations. For MSMEs without BIR filed financial statements, you must submit your barangay or mayor's permit for 2019 and 2020. 3 photos and a 1-minute video showing the assets and the financial condition of the business, a government-issued ID, a proof of bank account or electronic money account, and a secretary certificate for partnerships and corporations. How to apply? First, prepare and scan the documentary requirements, and then head on over to bnrs.dti.gov.ph to create an account. Kindly check your email for a system-generated verification link and click the Verify Email button. Complete the information requested in the pre-registration process. Click the Apply for a Loan button to complete your online loan application, and then attach or upload the required documents. Wait for the confirmation and update sent to your email regarding the submission and assessment of your loan application. Are there other fees or charges imposed on the loan? Only a one-time service fee is charged depending on the term of the loan. This service fee is deducted upfront from the loan proceeds. For 1 year, 4%. For 2 years, 6%. For 3 years, 7.5%. And for 4 years, 8%. How will I know the status of my application? Log into your BRS account using the verified email address and password to check the status of your application in the dashboard, or send an email to sbcorporation@sbgfc.org.ph to send a follow-up. Or you may call the Bayanihan CARES hotline 8651-3333 for NCR and 1-800-10651-3333 for nationwide. You will receive an email notification regarding the approval or denial of your loan application. For more information, you may check out the SB Corp's website at sbcorp.gov.ph. Again, loan applications are filed online at bayanihancares.ph. For applicants who need assistance with their loan application, you may bring your documentary requirements to the nearest SB Corp field office or DTI Negosyo Center. Ayun po, sana nakatulong sa inyo itong video on how to apply for a loan under the Bayanihan CARES Program. Muli ako si Alo Miranda, ang inyong DTI ka-trade vlogger mula sa e-commerce program office. Back to you, Asec Jean.
Yeah. Thank you, Alo, and to all our ka-trade. Don't worry, we will schedule in one of our trade tayo. Ano naman po, SB Corporation, which by the way, Asec, I'd like to thank si Miss Georgie Flores from SB Corporation kasi we checked out all of the materials. So thank you, Georgie. Thank you, Grace Dalisay. And of course, no, from our FTEB family, Marjorie Gonzalez, and also Mariel, no, of CPG, no. So yan. So yun po, maraming salamat sa tropang CPG for helping us out. So Asec, dyan po nagtatapos ang ating episode 3 ng Trade Tayo Season 2. Sana po makasama namin kayo ulit next week para sa isa na namang makabuluhang kwentuhan.
So don't forget to like and share this video, subscribe to the DTI YouTube channel, and hit the notification button for updates.
So muli po, ako po si Jean Pacheco.
At ako naman po si Claire Cabochan.
Na nagsasabing, salamat Lord, biyernes na. Tara!
Trade
tayo.